Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Rest of today's video is Thursday, and Thursdays I try to do Thursday's Thirsty Thoughts, have a topic, or someone suggests a topic, which is the case today, and then I talk about it, and hopefully you talk about it, and we get that comment section going. So this was Andrew W., and he just said, like, your top 10 favorite beers. So me being me, I had to overcomplicate it, just like when Ross said, like, do your Mount Rushmore beers. So what I'm going to do this week is the easy for me to get in New York State beers, and then next week I'll do the harder for me to get beers. So I got 10 today that are, at least where I live in New York State, are pretty easy to get. And I think for a lot of people who live in the United States, a lot of these are easy to get, relatively easy to get, whereas next week's list will be a little bit harder to get. And you might live next to the brewery of one of the places and be like, that's super easy to get, but I'm trying to think holistically. All right, so there'll be definitely ones that have been mentioned lately because of those Mount Rushmore videos, whether on those lists or like I almost thought of this kind of things. Comment section, people were having some good ideas, got me thinking, and I went back and forth on both lists. I ended up pulling up the Beer Advocate, like their classic top 250, 100, whatever it is, like their newer one. Just to make sure I wasn't forgetting things. Like I try to be pretty thorough with this. Hey Bruno, how you doing, buddy? He's like, I just ate the cat's food and a bite of my own food, so don't I get TREATs now? He's like on this weird thing where he wants to eat the cat's kibble and not his wet can stuff. It's the weirdest thing. I need a couple minutes, buddy. I love you. You're such a good boy. Yeah? I don't know if they can hear you huffing and puffing. Oh, here he comes, maybe. All right. In a surprise to no one, Hennepin from Omang. This is not like 1 to 10, 10 to 1. These are just, they're no particular order. Hi, buddy. Here, let's show the people you're alive. Can you guys see Bruno okay? Yeah, he's a good boy. We did have to up his medication. He had two seizures within a month of the last visit where we upped his meds. So they said we can max out the current med or add a second one. The second one, one of the things they can do is liver damage. So I'm like, let's just check. He's getting caught in the cord. Let's just check to see if like we max out the current one that doesn't really give him any side effects other than a little bit more tired. See what that does. So anyway, sorry, that's not what this video is about. Keeping it in New York State, I was definitely in a New York State of mind at the beginning of this list because these two did not change at any point. Ithaca's Flower Power. Love that beer. First IPA I ever liked. I know it's gone through different iterations. The guy who came up with that is the industrial arts guy, Wrench. What a great beer that is. Not on the list, but what a great beer. One of the best shelf hazies out there. Some of their beer tubers and I were talking about that recently. St. Bernardus, relatively easy to get. One of the best, if not the best, in my opinion, Belgian quadruples. One of the ones that I considered, and a lot of people weighed in with this one, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I love that beer. I think it was the last year or 2 years ago, made my top 10 beers of the year list. Not surprising. When at least one person in the comment section, I think they just said Pale Ale, and I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about, which is really telling. Hi, bud. If you know me, you know this one's coming. Bourbon County. You want to be more specific? 2015's non-infected. One that I'm really sad because this will get posted once I start school back up, but this summer has gone. I'll have to fix that because you can get them in tall cans. I should buy at least one can. I haven't had a single Sea Quench Ale, and I love that beer from Dogfish Head. To me, it's like the best beer to have in the summer, and because of the channel, I'm just trying to drink new stuff, so I haven't had one, and that's really sad. He's licking my shorts. Yeah, he wants a TRAT. If you saw my video, Mike from Nerd Sense, Westefaner, Hefeweißbier. Buddy, I love him so much. I'm sorry, guys. He's just my favorite thing in the world. He's just right here. He's distracting me. That beer's, it's the textbook example without being boring of what that style should taste like. It's the best in the world, period. Move on, right? Sammy Claus, my favorite Christmas ale. You can see why I went from that one to Sammy Claus and then into La Fin de Monde. So that's 9. And you might be like, oh yeah, international Mount Rushmore, those were on it. Here's one that was not on international, but one of the ones I considered. But remember, this is relatively easy to get. So it's not like a Westie 12 or anything. Rochefort 10, I love that beer. I don't have any currently, I don't think, in the house. That's a beer I like fresh or aged, because I do think Belgian style quads age amazingly. So I'll have to get at least a bottle. I'm trying to drink down what I have. I'm actually trying not to buy any beer for a little bit. I might make a separate video about that. Everything's fine. I'm just, I have so much beer cellared, it's like I should kind of prioritize more of that. So anyway, but maybe I should get a bottle or two of the Rochefort 10, because that beer is just such a delight. But anyway, that's my top 10 beers. It fluctuates. Ask me in a month. I'm sure some of that stuff changes if I'm being honest. But right now, in this moment, that's my top 10 relatively easy beers to get. How about you? Can you do all 10? These are such hard like videos to come up with, and I'm sure comment, like it's like hard to quantify and qualify like what are my top 10 favorite beers. So anyway, right now that's what I came up with the last few days. Do you have the guts to put it in the comment section below what your 10 are? Let's see. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, pet your needy dog. Cheers, everyone.